Hello everybody, this is thejonnymar, and welcome back to my Let's Play of Final Fantasy VI Advance. So my last episode we arrived in Thamasa, which apparently does not get many visitors, and that's not too surprising considering it's out in the middle of nowhere. And yet despite that, it has some pretty awesome armor to purchase. So I'm going to be getting a couple mystery veils, which are pretty much the best helmet in the first part of the game, and some Gaia gear. So why don't I equip all that stuff and show you how awesome it is. Look at that. Nice boost for all of my stats, and I think I'm going to equip the Gaia gear too. It does look magic, but I do want the defense and magic defense bonus. And it also absorbs earth, which will be a very helpful ability in the not distant future. Now in terms of weapons, there's not necessarily anything that great. There are some rods which are helpful, but we will get some of those in an area coming up. And then there's the darts, which are a really good weapon for Setzer, but I don't have Setzer with me right now because I couldn't take him. And by the time I get him in my party again, I'll be able to come back here, so it's really not worth getting him at this point. It is, however, worth getting all of these items hidden in the various barrels around town. So I'm going to go on a little bit of an item quest here and talk to a few of the citizens. See if we can find out where the espers are. Apparently there's a guy in town who knows a lot about monsters. Apparently the innkeeper doesn't like strangers. Let's see how much. Jeez! 1,500 Jill, that's ridiculous, you nut. No, I'm not going to be paying that to stay overnight. To heck with that. Come up here and get another item hidden in this barrel right here. And let's talk to the mayor to see if he knows anything about the espers or, I guess, magic. Well, I guess that's pretty clear. He doesn't know what magic is. I wonder if anyone in this town does. Huh. What's this? Aww. Cute. I like how Terra waves. Hey, I'm over here. Curio cabinet, huh? Yes, why won't you use cure on her? That's not too nice. Huh, what's over here? Little boy, what are you up to? Wow. That looks like fire magic to me. What do you think, viewers? Something weird about this town. Can't quite put my finger on it, but I'm guessing there's more to this town than meets the eye. Let's talk to this old guy. And we get to name him, so I wonder if that means he's a character. And he must be the guy who talks to monsters. This is Strago. And he is the blue mage of this game. So you can learn enemy attacks by being hit by them in battle. Haven't heard it in years, so you have heard it before. Not one thing. Okay. Yeah, something is fishy. Good observation there, Sherlocks. Grandpa? Aw. It's a little girl. Another named character. Sweet. So apparently she makes pictures. This is Relm. She's got a very interesting special ability in battle called Sketch. And I'll get to that when she joins our party in the near future. Can they use magic too? Kids, they're awesome. She's taken a fancy to Interceptor. What a surprise. Most kids love dogs. That isn't too nice, Strago. Wow. Apparently Interceptor likes her pretty much too. Let the adults talk, Relm. He usually doesn't like other people. That is interesting. Yeah, you have right to be suspicious, Locke. A ordinary quiet village. Yeah, whatever. We'll get to the bottom of this. Don't you worry, Strago. Now, this is the point at which you would normally come across those citizens using magic, but since we've already done it, we'll just continue with the storyline here. So now that we've talked to Strago and Relm, apparently that makes us friends of the village. So the innkeeper will now reduce his rate for a night's sleep to 1 Jill. That's quite a bit better. So let's take him up on that. Oh, do you have insomnia again, Locke? Whoa! What the heck's going on, Strago? What's wrong with Relm? She was on fire. I hope that was misspeaking. Well, of course we'll help you. Shadow. Shadow? Ugh, you think? I'll remember this. Did you notice Interceptor ran away? So let's see if we can find this fire. Well, there it is. Jeez. Man, we haven't seen a fire like this since Kefka torched Figaro. Man, and Relm's in there? Wait a minute, what are you doing, Strago? Flames be gone. Whoa, he can use magic. And that's a hell of a magical incantation. No abracadabra for these guys. It's flames be gone. Well, it's practical if nothing else. Yes, you guys really don't have a choice unless you want to see Relm get roasted alive. Get to it. Well, that's a nice little formation. And then this woman runs in at the end to offset it. Alright, well, let's see what these guys can do. Doesn't seem to be doing much at this point. But maybe that'll change. Jeez! I don't think that's working. Why don't we just run in and save her? Yeah, that's a good idea. Let's store all those flame rods in one place. Oh, and of course we get volunteered to escort this geezer, as Locke put it. Alright, so in we go. So let's make sure we equip Strago. It's got some okay equipment on, but we can certainly improve that. We do want to put the Mithril Rod on because it improves his magic. And also the Magus Hat. And the Silk Robe. Because he will be pretty much just using magic attacks. At least in the battles that matter. And for relics, let's throw an earring and probably running shoes. That would probably be best. And I'll have him work on basic spells for now. Now, his special ability is called Lore, and that is the blue magic. So he has a couple pre-programmed ones, but there are certain spells he can learn from enemies by being afflicted with them. Yeah, we better get going here. Now there is a spell you can learn in here from the enemies, which are these fireballs. And they become these balloons. Those are the only enemies you'll be fighting in groups of 3 or 6. And that spell is basically a self-destruct spell, and I'm quickly switching Terra over to the ice brand so that she doesn't heal these guys when she attacks. But it's not really worth it to learn self-destruct because you have to shoot them with fire magic, and it's a pretty powerful ability. So we'll just wait and learn it later. So these guys aren't terribly tough. I'll be using fight ice spells and also Locke's mug ability to take them out. And I won't force you to watch all of the random battles. Don't worry about that, viewers. We'll just skip over them. But I am gaining some levels pretty quickly. You don't want to go in that left door there because it's just an infinite loop of enemies. Always head to the right. Because there are items you can pick up like this flame rod. And one more rod we can get. I think my guys are close to another level up here. Yep. So I do want to equip Strago with Zone Seeker because he's a little bit behind everyone else since I just got him. So he needs the boost more than Terra. And let's make sure everyone's fit to continue. So let's get our last item up here, the Ice Rod. Sweet. That's very good for Strago. That makes him much more potent. That has a chance of doing an Ice 2 spell if you use it to attack in battle. And that is pretty much it. All we have left is the boss. This guy, he's the one causing the whole problem in the first place. The Flame Eater. So he summons bombs into battle to assist him. I'm going to show off Aqua Breath, one of Strago's lures. And you do want to try to steal from Fire Eater because he has a flame sword. So I really like Aqua Breath. It's a really cool effect, and it does water and wind damage. And there aren't a lot of abilities in this game that actually do water damage. It's one of the few. You want to hammer this guy as quickly as possible because he uses a lot of progressively more powerful fire attacks. There we got the fire sword. And eventually he actually puts up a reflect spell. So even though I'm doing a ton of damage at this point, that'll neutralize my regular abilities. And then I'll only be able to attack with physical attacks and lore the Aqua Breath. Uh-oh. Oh, don't. Okay. Whew. See, those fire spells can really be powerful. Oh, okay. You gotta be close to dying, buddy. I've hit you with a lot of damage. I think you only have around 5 or 6. There we go. 6,000 HP. So there we go. Not too tough. So if he's the problem, then all this fire should just disappear, right? Because he was keeping it from being controlled. Ah, crap, I got experience from that battle because of those bomblets. So that means Locke leveled up. And I didn't have a good Esper on him. Oh well. There's Relm. Yes, pull it back into the corner there, Interceptor. Well, let's get out of here. Uh-oh. Jeez. What happened? Well, I guess this is it. We're done for, viewers. It's curtains. It's been a good game, a nice LP, but whoa, Shadow. Thanks for showing up fashionably late, buddy. Wow. So that would have been nice to be able to do that whole time when we were fighting all these guys. How are you going to carry 4 people out of here? Don't worry about it. I'll just use a smoke bomb. And then you don't have to think about it. Well, I'm just glad we're all okay. Yes, they are. We risked our lives for you two. Yeah, why can you guys all use magic? That doesn't make much sense. The Magi, or Mage Warriors as they used to be called. So these are the people that originally were using Magicite to learn magic. I can understand that. Yeah, human beings tend to fear what they don't understand. So wow, they were executing them. That's kind of extreme. So they started this community kind of away from everybody else. That makes sense. And I guess over time they haven't had Magicite, so their powers have kind of weakened. Good. Yeah, sure, Relm. More the merrier. Fuddy-duddy. Mountains to the west. Why's that? Sacred place, huh? Well, that sounds about as good of any to check out. So we have our new quest. We're heading over to the mountains to the west. And I guess we'll just go pick up Shadow and we'll be on our way. Sweet music. All right, Shadow, let's go. Sure. You just wanted your dog back. I'm sure that's why you did it. Oh, that's nice. You get paid a huge commission by the Empire to help us out, and then you say, I'm just gonna do this my own way. Guess that's good business if you can pull it off. The stereotypical loner. Alright, well, so in my next episode, viewers, then, we will head on over to the west and see if we can find those espers. So as always, thanks for watching, and I will see you all next time.